there are two reasons why we should measure OSNR. The first one is because it allows to reduce OPEX, operational expenses, and the other one is because it allows us to maximize a network potential. Well, we know that optical signal to noise ratio, OSNR, is related to BER, bit error rate. Bit error rate is typically at the protocol layer the standard way of making sure that the fiber span is working properly. So we want to have a low BER. That means that there are really few errors in transmissions in the fiber span. Well, low BER is related to high OSNR. So a high value of OSNR means a low value of BER. OSNR is sort of an early indicator of any upcoming failures in BER. So OSNR will tell us if there are any amplifiers that are aging, that are becoming more noisy, and that might result down the road in high BER values, and so additional truck rolls, trying to figure out what has been the problem, troubleshooting, downtime. So these are all things we want to avoid, so it's good to measure OSNR at turn-up to avoid additional OPEX. Second reason is because OSNR allows us to maximize an existing fiber network potential. And that can be done in two ways. By measuring OSNR, it's possible to determine whether the data rate can be increased for a given channel. And why would we want to increase the data rate? Well, a higher data rate, like 40 gigabits with respect to 10 gigabits, there are 4 times more information being transmitted on a single wavelength. So this is something that operators want to do as much as possible. And OSNR is a way to make sure that a given wavelength can support higher data rate by making sure that the signal and the noise is good enough to go to higher data rates. So the second way to optimize fiber network by measuring OSNR is by assessing whether it's possible to add extra channels on that given fiber. So let's say that we have 2 channels that are this wide apart. If we measure OSNR of these 2 channels, we'll know if there is enough room to put an additional channel in between of them. And an extra channel gives us the chance to have even more information transmitted on a single fiber. So this is something that is really important if we can achieve it, and OSNR is a good way of checking whether that's possible.